That's exactly how I felt on Christmas Day. After I left my mom's house and everything, I felt that way. When I delivered a Christmas present, saw the door open, and saw how he looked at me.
Take Pinky Tuscadero up to Inspiration Point, like 3 cool points, yeah, which gives me 5, and let's see.
And this is like the way that I am now is new. You know what I mean? It's a new way of coping with. It's newer. I'm not gonna say it's new. It's a new way of coping with how I used to do things. Because when I was younger, when I didn't know how to share my feelings, it was anger. You know, it was anger. Instead of just sitting down and saying I'm mad because, or I'm upset because, or this is how I'm feeling, I would do really terrible things when I was younger. I lashed out a lot. It's easier to be impersonal. It's easier to be mean. Not mean, but it's easier to show your anger, you know, like, I don't know, show you're upset with anger than it is to show you're upset through feeling sad or crying, or, you know what I mean? Because I don't know where I got this idea from, but crying and sadness in my brain equals weakness. So if something made me feel sad, this goes from when I was younger till now, something makes me feel sad, something makes me feel like I want to cry, then I put up a wall immediately. I either say I'm fine or I get mad and annoyed. And if I'm mad and annoyed, or if I'm angry, that's how I show that I am feeling emotional or feeling upset. Sometimes it comes out as mean remarks or sarcastic comments, or I don't know, it's just like a defense thing. Like, or I'll laugh. I have this weird, like, laugh, because laughing is not crying. Smiling is not sadness.
Good morning. Nice breath, by the way.
And like I said, it's been going on and off like pretty much all of my life. But it's been affecting me way more now that I'm an adult than when I was a kid. Because as an adult now you have to do things on your own. You have to show that you can do stuff. You have to be able to do stuff. You have to be able to be independent and not have to count on people, but choose to if you want to. You know, you have to be able to ask for help if you don't know what's up. You have to be able to do. You have to be able to do. You have to be able to be well adjusted enough to be able to function in society, I guess. And I miss the mark. And I never learned how, because I spent my life hiding and dodging and purposely not learning things, or you know what I mean, like purposely avoiding, because it was never in my mind, like I never convinced myself that one day I'm gonna actually have to do this all by myself. So
Where are you going?
Well, she's out of town, so there's got to be something in her house that tells me where my father is.
Gabe, some people call it breaking.
it's hard,
Or any of those people here.
especially when this type of lifestyle has become
Look, I'll do
habit,
something
you know,
nice,
it's really
okay?
hard.
I'll fill her ice trays.
Um,
Look what you did.
You want to touch it?
like I said, eventually I have to learn how to do this myself. Or if I can't, then I'm gonna have to try to find a way to get help, because being this way is not okay.
And guess what? She happened to bring up, who was behind the whole head shaving idea. And who was it? Oh, that's right. It was you.
It isn't okay.
That was her idea.
It's just like simple things can spin me out of control, and more complicated things can spin me out of control. But the thing is, no one knows that I actually go through that, because no one has ever seen me go through that. My brother has once. It was something small. It was a haunted house situation this past October. It took us forever. I finally had, I built the courage to go with these guys to a haunted maze at the mall, and I did it, and I was like, yeah, let's go. But at the same time, it became too late, and because it became too late, in my mind it's like, oh, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. That's immediately the thought that started coming through my head. I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do this. So I was trying everything in my power to convince them that I don't want to do this, and I was rambling on and on and on. And in their mind, they're positive people, so they were like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna figure this out, we're gonna be awesome, we're gonna go through and have it all. And in my head, I'm convincing them, I don't want to do this, guys, I don't want to do this. So I'm coming up with excuses, guys, I don't want to do this, we're gonna be too late, we're gonna go through this whole thing, and we're gonna get there, and they're gonna be closed, this is pointless, why are we even doing this, I think we should try it. I was literally coming up with every excuse in the book, but my brother kind of knows that aspect of me, and he was not letting me stop. They just kept pushing me, and they were just like, come on, come on, come on. And I finally gave up, and we went through the house, and the haunted house also was part of, because I'm a big scaredy cat, so that was part of why I was trying to get out of it too, because I was freaking out at the end. We went through it, then we went to eat, and everything worked out exactly how they wanted it to be. And I felt like a big idiot because I was trying to stop it from happening. That's, you know what I mean? Like, if I say I'm gonna do something without thinking, and I say that I'm gonna do it, I immediately, I have to do it without thinking. If I think, then I'll start to convince myself why doing something like that is not a good idea. And then I'll start to try to convince others different ways why doing something like that's not a good idea, to stay in my comfort zone, because I don't like to be out of it, you know? So if I can't figure out how to get over this, or at least help me get over this, and I'm gonna need to get help. And I'm not really ashamed of saying that I'm gonna need help, but eventually we'll see how long this could last for. We'll see how long I could try to do this myself before I actually go get help.
You were standing right there next to him. Now look,
So.
I want you to know where I came from. All right? So if you can help me find my father, then you should. Otherwise, you're just mean.
I don't know.
So just tell me the truth. All right. The man in that picture.
Anxieties,
He's a child.
issues, problems. I've had them since I was little, but I learned to hide them since I was little as well. And I'm trying not to hide them anymore, but everyone is already so deep in thinking they know who I am that it's hard. It's really hard to look at people in the face and tell them this is what it is. This is what I'm feeling, and I'm gonna tell you it. And I hope to one day get to the point where that's where I am when I'm feeling something. When something comes to my mind, I want it to be able to come out of my mouth with ease instead of me hiding it. And then if I do, on those rare occasions where I don't hide what I'm feeling and don't get the results that I want, I gotta learn how to not freak out because of it, because you can't control everything. I can't control everything, and I'm trying to control everything around me, and it's not, you can't do that. It's not okay, you know? So I'll try. I'm trying. Step one would be to let everyone learn that I have a YouTube channel where I talk about everything. I'm trying to convince myself to just let people watch the videos that I have been posting, because that's what's been going on with me. One of my videos got a dislike today, and I thought I was going to be like freaking out, but I really wasn't. But I'm just building the courage now to be able to letting people know that I have this isn't what's freaking me out. It's them watching it and trying to come up to me and talk to me about it. That's what's freaking me out. So I know that my mom's going to try to talk to me, and my brother and my sisters. I don't want them to be worried, but I feel like if they watch the stuff on here, they will be. But you know what? Maybe I have to. Maybe this is what I need to do to be able to start moving forward with my feelings. Who knows? Eventually I'll figure it out. It's the one thing that I know that I have faith in. It's figuring it out. One way or another. So, on that note, this is a long video. On that note, I'm going to say goodbye with my little dude.